Hey, BassGeek here, and I have got a box of goodies that is going to catch you fish in the 2 coldest months of the year. Let me show you what I got. That's right, geeks, we have got a box of custom stuff. That's what's really cool. There's a lot of custom stuff in this. Forgive me for the light, I know it's harsh right now, but I want to share a little something with you. This little box from LureNet really does have some special stuff in it. For you bank anglers, for us boat anglers, for anything in between, if you fish it, this will catch you bass in the 2 coldest months of the year. What is it? Well, let me show you. Hey, first off, I want to say thank you to my 100% watch squad before we dive into this box. And the other thing, listen, if you geeks are out there and you own any kind of boat, you're tournament fishing, I'm telling you, at least go get a quote. Go get a quote, tell them BassGeek sent you, BIA insurance, man. You got to protect your investment. And I'm telling you right now, they are the best insurance company out there. Boaters Insurance Agency. It's in the name, it's all they do. They know what you need. Go check them out. I'm telling you, you will save money. Tell them BassGeek sent you. All right, let me show you what LureNet sent me. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the bait and school bag, the bank and creek bag from LureNet, guys. Now, these have very specific colors that you can only get on LureNet. They're custom colors. They only do about a run of 300 of each one of these colors. Now, if I remember correctly, they do sell these individually, so you don't even have to buy the entire bag now. This isn't a monthly subscription, but instead it is a subscription. I think it's bi-monthly or maybe even quarterly, but I think it's every other month. So you can subscribe and get a great value out of this. There are links in the descriptions and there are discounts in the description for all this stuff. So let's pop the bag open to start with, and then I'm going to show you some really cool spring cranks that they sent me. All right, let's dig into this. So we're gonna start out with one of my very favorite lipless crankbaits. Now this, guys, is a custom color. You can tell from the paint shop. So you can go get this. This is a red crawl color. This is a 1/4 ounce, so it's great for those ponds, those streams, and those rivers. You wanna check this out. Red crawl, man, great color right here. What's great about this color is it's a crawl and it's a shad. So it's a hybrid. Next up, and I'll tell you, this is an amazing little color here. I think this is also a custom color, and this is a Bomber Long A. Now these are great little jerk baits. They float up, but they are an incredible wake bait. And I love this size and this color on this. I think this is gonna do really well, even in the lakes that I fish. But this is a special color. It's called Mighty Sexy. You get a ton of crankbaits in this bag these 2 months. Check this out. This is the Bandit 100. Now, perfect little almost square bill. I know that my buddy Tackle Junkie loves these things. And this is a custom color, I believe, also. This is the Natty Light. And, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think Mike might like the Natty Light, but I'm not a big fan of the Natty Light. The color I like a lot, but this is a killer looking little color right here from Bandit. Next up, we've got a killer little Booyah Baby Jig. A killer little color right here too. This is the Watermelon Red. So a nice little watermelon red color, and I've got a great little bait that you can use as a trailer on this. They've thought of everything in this box. And here you go, here's a trailer, but this thing also is great all by itself. And this is Great Lake Finesse Lures. This thing is great for smallmouth, for largemouth that are finicky. It's incredible, and this is a great color. This is just green pumpkin red flake, and this is the Snack Crawl. So another thing you can rig on that Snack Crawl is this. You can just rig it straight. And this is the Great Lakes Finesse ball head jig. This one comes in, I think, an 1/8 ounce. Next up in the bag is the good old Yum Ned Dinger. Now what's really cool about these that most people don't know, if you cut the tails open, there's an air pocket in them, so they do stand on end. And this color is green pumpkin, black and blue flake. One of my favorite colors right there. All right, last but not least in here, we have the Ned head to go along with that Yum Dinger. These are green pumpkin Ned heads. They're weedless. They got a little wire on them. 1/12 ounce. So perfect for those small ponds and those small streams. Hey, you get a couple of cool stickers. You got a Bandit sticker. You got a Banking Creek. And then you got a discount card for when you get your next order. So make sure you go check this out. Now they only do 300 of these bags, so make sure if you're just buying them and you're not subscribing to them, that you go check them out. And again, if there's a bait or a bunch of baits in here that are custom, you can go buy them individually. So, but again, there's only 300 of them, so get there fast. All right. Let me show you some of the custom spring crankbaits that they sent me. So everybody knows Norman lures, right? Norman, the DD22, I mean, that's a big deal in my area, has been for years, and it's a great deeper diving, big winter bait. Even a summer bait, really. It's been a great bait for years and years and years when it comes to crankbaits. And you know, the deep little baby in, I mean, there's so many different good baits that they make. Now they've come out with some custom colors that they've just dropped, so something that I want to share with you guys, and they've come out with them on a couple of different sizes. Now you guys love the BFS system. This is going to be a bait that you're going to really love. But what I love about this bait is that it's a 4 to 6 foot diver. Now you're going to want to throw this on a BFS system, or you're going to want to throw this on a spinning rod, okay? You can get away with either one of them if you got either one of them, but I'm telling you right now, these little baits right here, and they are the baby, they are the deep tiny end. And when I say tiny, boys and girls, these things were BFS before BFS had a name. They're great to catch crappie, you can catch some bigger trout on them, you can catch, you know, bass with them. But 4 to 6 feet, this is a really great finesse crankbait. One of my very favorites to throw up shallow in the spring, but not too shallow, 6 feet. Now I'll throw this on as low as like 4 and 5 pound test to get it down there. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but you'll catch some big ones doing it too. But these are some custom colors, and I wanna start out with the red swamp crawl, but really killer color. I hope this does it justice. But make sure you check these out. They only make 300 of these. 2 other crawls that they've got, again, custom colors. This is the orange belly crawl, and this is a really cool color called the table rock crawl. Now we move on up from the tiny deep end to the deep baby end. And boys and girls, I'm just gonna tell you, this is one of my favorite crankbaits to throw in the spring because it dives to 8 foot deep, and you can actually, with like 6 pound test line, get it down even deeper than that, and those bass munch. But this is the red swamp crawl. Great little color right there in the spring. Next up is the table rock, killer little color right here, table rock crawl. And last but not least, in the deep baby end is your orange belly crawl. Now, for some reason, I managed to leave the orange belly crawl at the house in these. So please forgive me, but you get the idea, right? You know what they look like. This is the middle end. These go 7 to 9 feet. They're a little bit deeper. I'll tell you what these kind of remind me of. They got a little bit wider wobble. So I like these along with like rock crawlers, that sort of stuff. I think they fit that perfectly. And the very first one's going to be the red swamp crawl and the table rock crawl. So the good thing about those, like I said, I left that orange belly at the house, but they do make it in that color too. Now, one of my favorites, really, when the bass, right as they get up and get ready to go on the beds, it's one of my favorite baits to throw, just to make them mad when it comes through their area. You can come through real fast, and that's the Speed N Junior. So here's the colors that they've come, custom colors. Remember, only 300 of these, I believe. Maybe they're new colors. Man, I don't remember, geeks. Y'all just get to the website and get them quick. One of my favorites, and the reason why I love this so much is because it's not exactly a square bill. It's got a little bit of a rounded square bill to it, so it really hunts, you know, so it's great over rock, over, you know, pea gravel, over sand. This little bait has got a lot of movement to it. Now it dives 4 to 6 feet, so it's a little bit deeper than your traditional square bill does, but man, such great movement. And this color is the orange belly crawl. Next up, and this is a great spring color right here, is the ghost pepper crawl. All right, I think this is what this is called. It's either EVOO or EVOD or something. We're gonna call it the Evo. We're gonna call it Evo. Pretty good looking color, transparent, be great in some clear water. This is Harvest Moon. This is a color I believe they've done before in a couple of other baits. Great looking color here. And last but not least, when it's dirty, Chartreuse Blueback. All right, that's it for the LureNet unboxing, guys. 15% off code down there in the description. Make sure you go use that. It does help the channel out a little bit. And as always, like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell so when these videos come out, you get those notifications. Join that 100% watch squad. You geeks are killing it, man. You geeks are killing it. We are busting it out right now. It has been an incredible December, the best December and the best January we've ever had. Let's keep this rolling right into the spring when the fishing gets good. Hey, we're a little bit behind. We're doing a lot of shows right now, so forgive us if we're not pumping out the fishing content. Trust me, it's killing me, but it's coming. We're gonna do something a little different this year. But as always, you geeks, my geeks, you rock. All right, geeks, let's see who won the first ever Baitworks BassGeek box. All right. Let's go up here and copy the old URL. Hit that random comment picker. Toss it in. Comment replies. Filter duplicates. There's one winner. Okay, theme color. Do some math. Let's see what we got. 113 unique comments. Alright, as always, who doesn't love to pick a winner? And the winner is Glenn Baker 127. Up in the Dub B. I have to try the Demiki Vault Baitworks, and thanks for the info. So, Glenn Baker 127. Looks like you're at least a West Virginia fan. Don't know if you're still up there. You are the winner. So, pretty cool, brother. Appreciate you. I will add a comment and reach out. I will give you the email. We'll do a little bit of verification just to make sure you know you won. As always, geeks, you geeks rock.